Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Fit Family virtual meeting. And I am excited to welcome you into our unit, into our family, into our community of like minded individuals who are doing exactly the same thing that you're doing. So you're not alone. You don't have to feel as if you are awkward or you're kind of weird because you're doing this. No, absolutely. You're on track, and this is exactly where you are meant to be. So, welcome. I wanted to have this call to kind of put us all on the same general place so that we are all on the same page, since we all have different goals, we all have different reasons for why we've come together, okay? And it's important for us to know that it's okay to be at a different place than everybody else. Like, you may not have weight loss goals, you may have tone goals, you may have just the idea that you want to live a healthy lifestyle, and that's okay. This is not a group for us to be, competing against each other or comparing ourselves to anybody else. As a matter of fact, we do not suggest that you look at the group as a competition. It's more, and you'll hear us say, like, it's a place of encouragement, it's a place of a judgment-free zone. So feel free to ask questions in the group, to connect in the group, and to share your ideas, because none of us are experts. All we are is people like you who wanted to make a change for the long term. So I want to start by saying that. As a matter of fact, I want to share with you that I recently attended a Tony Robbins event, and a lot of things were cleared up for me, and I'm able to understand more of what it takes to make decisions for the long term and why change can really happen. So throughout this course and throughout this time that we're going to be together in these challenge groups, I'm going to be sharing my information, and whatever info I have, I'm going to give back to you, because I think it is essential for us to learn and to apply these life skills to our personal life, because they can only make us better. So when Tony Robbins said this quote, it referred back to our weight loss journey. And he says, everything starts with one decision. And whatever decision you make is going to determine whether you move forward in life or you stay the same. And it doesn't happen one decision for your lifetime. It's a decision that you make every day when the alarm clock sets off. You decide that moment, am I going to move forward or am I going to stay stuck? Every moment you're faced to either eat healthy foods or choose your emotional food, what's going to satisfy your emotions. And everything we do is going to determine how far we go into our journey, or how far back we stay, or how fast we move, or how long we go. You know what I mean? So today I want us to make a decision, and that decision that we make is going to help us. The decision that we make is going to help us stay focused on the journey until we achieve the goal that we have set ourselves to go for. So the first thing is, everybody has goals, right? You may be on a weight loss mode. So that means you want to lose the weight. You know that it feels uncomfortable to you, and you know it doesn't belong on your body. You're not comfortable, you're not happy. When you look past the mirror, it makes you sad, it makes you upset, and it kind of makes you feel like it's not who you want to be. So that's your mode. That's the decision you need to decide to make. I'm on weight loss mode. Maybe you are a person who says, you know what? I'm good. I like the number on the scale. I'm okay with wearing the clothes I'm wearing. I'm satisfied with my size at this moment. I'm good, right? You're not necessarily uncomfortable with yourself. So you decide, I'm on a healthy lifestyle. So you really don't have an end to your journey. You're really doing this because you want to improve on a daily basis. Now, you also can be on a transformational mode. So that means you want to go from one state to another. Perhaps you're in a state where you completely don't even look like what you used to look like when you were in your young age. And that's what you would like to go. So that's a transformation. Like, people are going to stop and be like, whoa, what happened to you? Because it's going to be evident that the change has occurred in your life. Think about a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. It's completely an opposite, a different, changed person. Whichever state you decide to be, that's going to determine the choices you make. And the decisions are going to be kind of like weighed upon that decision you've made. And I think that's where the change comes. So now you decide, all right, I'm going to be on weight loss mode, I'm going to be on a healthy lifestyle mode, or I'm going to be on a transformational mode. That's what you're going to focus on. And when you focus on one of those decisions, that's what's going to help you now decide, okay, so what does it mean for me to be on weight loss mode? What does it mean for me to be on a healthy lifestyle? What does it mean for me to be on a transformational mode, to go from a caterpillar to a butterfly? And here's the thing. Weight loss mode, in my opinion, is something you're going to do drastic. You're going to take away things for the temporary moments because you want to lose weight fast, right? So this is why when we start our programs, we get started with a detox, we do the Shakeology cleanser, we do a 3-day refresh, or we do the 21-day reset. We want a shock. We want to shock our system, and we want to go from 150 pounds, we want to drop to 135 pounds. And we know that that means we're going to follow the program from beginning to end, and we're going to be okay when we get there to kind of let loose, right? Then if you're in the healthy lifestyle mode, that's the kind of people who Monday through Friday, they live on a strict experience where, I'm doing my healthy choices, but I know on the weekends I'm going to let loose, and I'm okay with that because I know I'm going to gain the 5 pounds. So you're kind of maintaining yourself. You're eating healthy foods, you're making healthy choices, but you're really not making much of a sacrifice. Now with a transformational mode, you're not necessarily doing it with an end date in mind. You have determined, you have decided, you have understood that in order for you to go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, you're going to have to change. And there are going to be things that you're going to have to let go of. And there are going to be habits that you're going to have to replace. And there are going to be things that are going to be painful, because you're going to have to stand against your emotional state. But this is where your feelings are going to come into play, and you're going to kind of write the roadmap of what it is that you expect to feel when you transform into the vision that you have for yourself. So I want to give you that idea, because sometimes we feel like we're going around in circles and we're not really seeing results, but it's because we haven't really made one decision. And we're used to the idea of doing the quick fixes. We're used to doing let me just get started, 21 days, get this program going, finish it, and then I'm going to get back to my normal realm, my normal form, my normal habits. And I'm here to say to you that that's a wrong mentality if you want to maintain it for the long term. The way that our mind works is it is going to hold you through those 21 days. You're going to form the habit, but then you form those habits. Now, on top of the habits you formed, you're going to add more positive habits, because now the foundation is there. It's not for you to abandon the habits you formed. It's now add to the habit. And then it's like building blocks, so that's how you build a healthy, transformational, healthy lifestyle. But we have to eliminate the thought that I'm going to come into the group and I'm going to see change like that. And if I don't see change like that, then I'm going to quit because I'm not seeing results. And it happens, and I notice it happens, especially on Wednesdays when we step on that scale and we notice that the scale, instead of going down, it's going up. So it gets us frustrated. And it's like, I'm doing everything that I need to do. That's the messages I get on a Wednesday morning. I don't know what's wrong. I'm not seeing results. And I go back, and my first question is, are you following your meal plan? Are you drinking your Shakeology? Are you working out? Are you drinking that water? Are you writing down and taking note of the cheats, of the little extras that you're taking? Because all of those have to be taken into account. It doesn't happen by accident. And our bodies actually get used to routines. So sometimes it is necessary for us to write things down and track and even notice different personal experiences that are happening around us to see what is going on and what is causing this. Maybe you haven't slept enough. Maybe you didn't drink enough water. Maybe you haven't gone to the bathroom. Maybe you had something to eat at dinner that maybe you should have had it for lunch. And here's what I do. When instead of getting frustrated and blaming or looking for someone to blame, I go back and I start tracking what it is that I'm doing. And I personally have learned that it is important for me to end my day with vegetables and protein. I know that if I eat carbs at night, I'm going to see a number higher on the scale. I know that if I don't drink enough water, Mami, tráeme agua, please.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, babe. I know that if I don't drink enough water, I'm going to see the scale go up. So those are things that for me, I've learned about myself that I need to keep track of. So your job, your responsibility is to become your own responsible coach, like yourself for you. And that's one thing that I wanted to touch base on. Think about how you're going to change and how good it's going to feel for the long term. And don't automatically drop the ball because you don't see results. Think about, what can I do to improve? And this is where I want us to go into now what we call the on demand, which is our Netflix of fitness. And I want to share with you that we're all here with a different mentality, with a different goal set. So our program, our company has helped us and has supplied us with the programs that will fit everybody's needs. What we need to do is take some time to navigate the resources that are available to us, okay? So I'm gonna access it from my computer. So I'm gonna share the screen.
Now the Band-Aid's coming off. The new one?
No, you gotta leave it open so that it heals. So I'm gonna share the screen with you so that you can see and you can go in, because I'm getting a lot of questions from people who are having a difficult time navigating this tool. And of course, if I hide it, you won't see it. So this is the main site, right? And it will go into the Beachbody On Demand. Most likely, I'm signed in, but sometimes I will have signed in last night and then it comes back in the morning and it's no longer there. So all I have to do is sign in again, log myself out, and come back in. One of the things you can do is you can experiment and go in and create your own fitness level and decide the time you want to, if you don't know which program to do and you just want to browse the library, you can go in and check your fitness level and do your time and what type of workout you want to do, and you want to select your trainers, and it will give you the selection. All right, that's one thing that you will get from this tool. Let's say, for example, you're unsure of what to do and you're like you're in a rush and you really haven't decided, you've been off, you fell off the wagon and you haven't spoken to your coach in a while, and you're like, I don't know what to do today. You can click on my challenge du jour tab, and in this tab it will give you a 1 week schedule that has a combination of all the workouts that are available in the library. So for example, if I scroll all the way down, you will see that it says the weekly schedule. And here you have all the workouts that will be listed for you to do every single day. And all you have to do is just press play. And if you have determined that you're on weight loss mode and that you no longer want to remain the same, that is your motivating force. I don't believe that motivation is bought at any store. Motivation is found inside of our own personal goals. So once you've already first decided that you want to change and that you no longer want to stay the same, that's going to push you in the morning when the alarm clock goes off. Now, our program right now, the one that we're all focusing on, and sometimes that's a motivating factor when you know you're not doing something alone. You're not alone in the world and everybody is doing their own thing. Right now, as a team, we're all following the newest program. It's called the Shift Shop. So you click on the Shift Shop, and when you click on it, you're going to notice that it has an overview. So if you have no idea what this program is about, you're going to click on overview and it's going to give you exactly what the program is about. It's a 21-day program. It will vary between 25 minutes to 45 minutes. It is cardio and it is good for beginners to intermediate. There will be 11 workouts in these 21 days and you can follow the nutrition guide. Now, in the bottom here, if you want more information about the Shift Shop, you click here. If you want Chris Downing's favorite Shakeology recipe, you click there. And if you want to know more information, you click on the bottom and it will bring you to the Beachbody blog. Then I'm going to leave the workout list last because I think most of us skip the program materials. So when you click on the program materials, it's going to give you PDF files and printables and jumpstart guides and the nutrition plan. And it's going to give you recipe books and it's going to give you calendars. And you can even hybrid the program later when you have finished the first round. So I'm going to show you that it even has it in Spanish. So si hablas español, te sientes más cómoda con el idioma en español, también tienes acceso a que lo encuentres en español. Si hablas en francés, here you have el serie 1 calendrier and serie 2 calendrier. So you have all languages available. Now, I know when I went into the nutrition guide, I was like, oh my lordies, this is a big file. How on earth? Like if I move, if that's 39 pages that I may not need to print. So I go through the whole file and I select the pages that are most useful for me. And then I print them off and I take notes as needed. Now, here's where I'm going to stop for a second because I believe this program for 3 weeks will help you see amazing results. If you are interested in following this program and you want to do something that I'm kind of doing, instead of having, you see how in week 1 it has 2 carbs? I'm not having those 2 carbs. I'm having 1 carb and I'm having my fruit, right? So I'm not in the week 3, I'm okay because I noticed that 2 carbs are more than enough for me. So I'm keeping 1 carb and I'm not adding them. So I'm doing this week 2 is basically my week 1 and my week 2. And then my week 3, I drop the carbs. And here's the thing, this is not a sustainable meal plan. This is for the program. This is for 3 weeks. And then you have to hop back on the program and the meal plan that works best for you, whether that was 21-day fix or whether that is something else that you're following. So the goal here is that you see a transformational results. It also doesn't mean that you just have to lose weight. If you're on plan A and you're at your goal weight, then that means you're going to jump to plan B so that you can have extra calories. So that way, instead of losing weight, you're gaining or maintaining now because you're building muscle. So that means you're not going to drop, okay? So you're not going to go, if you're already at your goal weight and you do not want to lose weight, then go to the next bracket, which would be plan B. And because you're going to be lifting weights, you're going to build the muscle. Then you're going to scroll down and you're going to notice that you have food list. Most people are like, I don't know what to eat. I don't know how to use the containers. I don't know what to do with them. This information here is for you to use and abuse it. Take it and make it your own. I personally stick to the list at the very top. I shared in our video in a group that this carb list is very different than the ones we've seen in the past. It is very limited. So follow the directions. These have been created by experts, and experts know better than what we do. So look over what you need and follow it through. Now, here is the thing. Oh, but I'm not creative. I don't know how to create this meal plan. I don't know how to do it. Well, here is an example of what you can eat for breakfast, what you can have for snack, what you can have for lunch, for snack, and a dinner. And then you have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then you have Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So you have a 7-day week planned out for you. And then later on, what you can do, or what I like to do, is replace, let's say I don't want to have 2 eggs for breakfast, and I'll change what is something that I want to have that is a red. Maybe I want to have yogurt, or maybe I want to have cottage cheese, or maybe I want to have, a piece of steak for breakfast. Whatever it is you decide, you're going to replace it. But now you have your list of foods that you can use to make that list. And it is going to take some time, and it is going to take some work on our part. But here's the thing. That's where we get to own the journey. We learn it, and we get to see the results, and then we get to feel proud about that. Then you have the week 2, and it has a week 3 example. Then following that, you have plan B. So sometimes, like in 21 Day Fix and other programs, they only give us examples for plan A, and then we have to go figure it out for all the other plans. We have the plan for plan B, and we also have a plan for plan C. So the information and the tools are there. All we have to do is put it to good use. I want to get to the bottom of it because there's more recipes, and there's a plan D format too. With this program, we all know, as every program, we recommend that you take your body weight, you divide it in half, and you are going to drink that amount in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you're going to divide that in 2, and your goal is to drink 75 ounces every single day. Now, let's say, guys, that you're drinking, you drank your 75 ounces, and you step on the scale, and you notice that the scale isn't moving. So I'm going to ask that you add 50 ounces more, and then step on the scale the following day and check if that worked. And then what you're going to notice is that when you drink more water, the scale moves down, especially on the days when you lift weights. It's not a good excuse to say, just because I lifted weights, it's now my reason to add more food to my agenda, to my meal plan. Here's the culprit. Uniris, I want to see the results that you're getting in your group. I want to see the results that you have in your results, in your transformation. What can I do? I'll say, how much coffee are you drinking? And they'll say, I have about 4 cups of coffee a day. And I'll say, how do you make your coffee? They'll say, I'll have only 1 teaspoon of coffee every time I drink my coffee. And I'll say, but you're drinking coffee 4 times a day. So how many teaspoons of sugar is that? That's 4 teaspoons a day. So no wonder you're not seeing the results you expect. Uniris, but I can't drink coffee without sugar. So that means that you're in the lifestyle mentality. You're not in the weight loss mode, and you don't want to transform. You decided that you want to stay there for as long as it takes. So that's where the decisions is going to come to play. And you're going to decide, okay, maybe I don't want to stop drinking coffee, but maybe I want to minimize it, and you want to bring it down. So instead of having 4 teaspoons of sugar, you're going to have 1 teaspoon of sugar. And then you're going to start cutting down. And when you come to realize, you're going to have your coffee because you love the taste of coffee without sugar. And I'm speaking from a personal experience. I am a sugar addict. I used to love sugar, but I learned the effects of sugar in my life, the way that sugar remained around my belly area. So I knew that it wasn't beneficial to me to drink coffee with sugar. So I took away sugar from my coffee, and I still drink my coffee. And that's something that has to be done up here first. Your thoughts are going to manipulate you, and your body will follow after the thoughts you train it to do. So if you want a transformation, let go of the sugar. If you want healthy living, then you're going to have to decide, like, I'm going to take the time it's going to take for me to go for it. But then don't complain. I'm going to stop right here where it says, if you're using Beachbody Performance to power your morning, you're getting a low dose of caffeine. So save any additional caffeine until you've finished exercising. Absolutely. Some people say, I don't need anything else. I just drink my coffee. For me, my sister is my witness. I have not been drinking coffee. I think I've drank coffee in the month of July, maybe 3 or 4 times. And I drank it when I was in New Orleans because I wanted to experience, you know, the beignets with the coffee. And of course, when I'm in the travel mode, I need that, like, just for socialization, and I need it. But right now, I haven't made coffee in my house. And I don't need it. I don't miss it. Perhaps it's because my nutrition has been on point and I'm changing my water intake and I'm doing my Energize, and I am adding different things to my foods to make sure that I have the natural energy. So that's a plus. Then Shakeology is super important. A lot of people say, I just want to follow the workout program and I'm okay with just drinking Shakeology when and if I work out. And that is the biggest mistake you can make. Shakeology is not a protein shake. Shakeology is not your meal replacement shake. Shakeology doesn't fall into one or the other. Shakeology is a superfood, dense, nutrient drink that you can bless your body with. For people who have been drinking Shakeology for 6 months or more, they have noticed that their results are more easily like visible because their body is reacting to the food you feed it. The more natural and wholesome your body receives the food, that's the kind of food your body is going to start to crave. So you're doing this again to transform your thoughts, to transform your body and your habits. So you're not adding all of these dense nutrients in your salads, in your rice, in your beans. That's why you need Shakeology. And a lot of us say, I'm not seeing the same results as this person, but if you notice, this person drinks their Shakeology every single day, and this person is only drinking it when they work out. And Shakeology is not the prize at the end of your workout. Shakeology is your promise that every time you have it, you have a full meal, and everything you need, you're getting in that meal. And you can research it. You can look it up. I have a lot of people who have dealt with PCOS, people who are dealing with diabetes, people who are dealing with high blood pressure, and they will see results. And as a matter of fact, people who have PCOS they have to limit their sugar intake. And with Shakeology, that's the only sugars that will not spike up their PCOS issues, because it is coming from natural sources. So it's not like you're adding artificial sweeteners, as well as if you follow our meal plans and you eat the high fiber filled carbs, then your sugar is also going to be on the lower level. So that's the plus. And a lot of people say, do you drink multivitamins in addition to Shakeology? No. I used to be a Shakeology, a multivitamin drinker, but since I started drinking Shakeology, I have not had to buy any multivitamins. My source of full nutrition comes from Shakeology. If Shakeology, I don't know, ever stopped, I don't know what I would do, because to me, it's helped my life do the 360-degree transformation. So that's, how it is. There is a way for you to change the flavors of your Shakeology, and I'll go over that because there's different ones. You don't just have chocolate, you don't just have vanilla, you have different flavors, and you can go ahead and change them. For people who say, I'm constipated and I do not have I don't go to the bathroom every single day. This is what I've been doing with my husband, who is constipated. And what I do is I have this here, the Shakeology Boost Digestive Health. I have it on Home Direct. My husband is a coach under me. He gets his products at a discounted price. So I place an order on his account for the digestive health, and we order the other, like the performance line, under his account. And then I have Shakeology under my account, because he's a man, so he sometimes uses it and sometimes he doesn't. But he has his products that come in. So digestive health is going to be a fiber that you can add into your Shakeology if you suffer from constipation. It is equipped to basically give your intestines, your insides, the nutrients it needs so that your system can flush itself. So that's digestive health, and that has improved as well his bowel movements. And I know it's kind of like odd we're talking about that, but this is why we're here. The other thing is, you do know sometimes you'll see me drink something yellow right before my workouts, and that something yellow is my pre-workout drink. I have 1 scoop of that, with sometimes 2, depending on how little sleep I've had and how intense I want to go into my workouts. And the reason I do that is because I want to have energy and I want to have lasting endurance and stamina when I'm in my workout. You know, the hardest thing to do is get started. But once you get started on your workout, you feel like you're unstoppable. So with Energize in my mornings, I drink it 15 minutes before my workout starts, and then I go to town. And I feel like Superwoman right in between that. Because we're in the summer, and you know, when I did Sean Week and when I was doing, now I'm doing Shift Shop, I feel like I sweat a lot. Yeah, Mommy, tomorrow. I feel like I sweat a lot. So I do have Hydrate. Sometimes with that, I don't have to hydrate every day. I only do it on the days when I feel like I'm drenched at the end of my workout, just for hydration mode. And of course, Recover has been a lifesaver, especially if you're doing core de force, dynamic strength. If you're doing, I'm noticing that with strength 25 of Shift Shop, those days I really need a Recover drink. There's 2 types. There's one for the nighttime, and then there's one right after your workout. These are all things, and these are all, I guess, supplements that you can purchase from the Beachbody site. If you're a customer, you pay full price. If you're a coach, you get a 25% discount from the full shop prices. And these are things that are available to you, that you do not have to go outside of the company to go and get them. You're going to get the highest quality of things, and they're right there for you. So I want you to know that this is available. And then if you're looking for cooking tips and ideas on how to cook, well, here's in the back of the book. It will share with you all the recipes and tools that you need in order to be a successful chef, even if you want to make cauliflower rice, baked spaghetti squash, etc. So here, what I want you to know is I'm accessing this from the computer, but you have access to it from the phone if you've downloaded the app. Once you have the app downloaded, you can access it and see everything that is at your fingertips. Okay? Now I'm going to step out of here because I want to share with you something that you can also use. And let's say you already know this is your program materials, you have a calendar, and this made me laugh. Somebody messaged me the other day and they're like, oh my God, Uners, I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to do all of the workouts. And the person went over to the workout list, right? It looks like this. Workout list, and she went down the list. So she did speed 25 one day, strength 25, speed 35, strength 35, speed 45, strength 45. And she was like, my God, but this is getting very hard. How on earth am I doing this? I thought Sean Week was hard, but this is really hard. And I'm like, no, girl. And then I explained to her that there was a calendar. And the calendar is designed so that basically you have two workouts. So you have speed 25 and then you have strength 25. Repeat speed, repeat strength. Repeat speed, repeat strength. And you have a rest day or a shift mobility. My experience from being in the Corps de Force test group, I was doing the program the way it was designed to do. I found that the days that I did the shift or the active recovery, which is basically active stretching, I performed best the following week. So don't skip, even though it says rest, go ahead and do the stretch because that's where you're gonna get mobility and you're gonna feel more stronger. Once you have completed week 1, you're gonna move to week 2, and then you're gonna go to week 3. And then when you complete the whole 3 weeks, guys, you're going to celebrate. And the first way you're going to celebrate is you're going to click and send your before and your after photos to the takethebbchallenge.com to get a free t-shirt. And this is super important because a lot of people say at the beginning of the workout, because of our lack of our beliefs, we're like, I'm not even going to take the before pictures because God knows I may not even finish the program. And that is the first no. Start the program deciding that you're going to see the results you expect. And then at the end of your 21 days, have that as a goal that you're going to take your after pictures and you're going to celebrate. You're going to receive a prize for it, which is a t-shirt, and you're going to enter your story in a contest, which then gets you into the possibility of even earning cash for your transformation. So don't play small. That's the biggest thing. Let yourself go to the extent that your body wants to go. So don't stop it by your limited beliefs. When you go, once you're here you can either go back, or if you look here, it says the blog or community. You can connect through here to other areas and learn from the community of Beachbody as well. All you have to do is go in and create a password. You can also go into the blog. The blog has resources that this is top-notch information. Sometimes I'm looking in here and I'm looking for information that can help me grow as a coach and as a person, and everything is at my fingertips. I want a recipe. I want to know if this is good for mothers. I want to know what can I do for what kind of meal plans can I do if I don't want to cook, it's too hot, etc. And even for look, it teaches you the proper form for certain things. So this is things that you can access when you're sitting on the toilet and you have nothing else to do. You want to look into that. That's something that you want to look at. You also have access to the Fixate show, which is basically, guys, it's under workout programs, and that's your cooking show. And I don't think that we make use of the cooking show as much as we should. Because a lot of people say, I just don't know how to live a healthy lifestyle because I don't know how to cook healthy foods. I am lost when it comes to healthy cooking, healthy living, y donde lo movieron porque estaba aquí y ahora no lo veo. ¿Y lo quitaron? ¿A dónde lo pusieron? Ah, Fixate. Yo lo pasé. Fixate. So the show is basically, it gives you again the overview, the recipe videos, and the program materials, which is, I don't think it has anything. Oh, here you are. Portion control quick start guide. So in case you don't know how to use your portion control containers, everything is listed here. In case you want to have a walkthrough of your containers, always go to Containers 101. If you want to know how to meal prep, you have no idea how do people meal prep, what on earth to do, click in there. And that's all the information you have. You have access to this for a full year with your all access membership. Don't forget about it. Don't think that you don't have things at your fingertips. You do. All you have to do is spend some time and say, I'm going to go in here and select some things that can work for me. All right. So I'm going to share with you that this is the tools that Beachbody offers, right? Now, as coaches, we take pride in not just having you do things that are, I'm going to stop sharing screen. As coaches, we take pride in not only giving you, okay, so you have the all access pass, there you go figure it out on your own. We have groups, and right now we have different groups. We have the Challenge Tracker app, which is separate from Facebook. So if you do not have a Facebook account and you want to connect, make sure that you reach out to one of us, because there is a My Challenge Tracker app that you can access. Now, if you are in one of our Facebook support groups, this is our virtual family. I'm going to share with you, because you've been a coach for more than 2 years, we just don't have one group. There are multiple groups, okay? So in these groups, basically, we have different ideas. When you get, let's say, to your group, there are files, and there are photo sections, and there are videos. This information has been saved for you to use. But let's say you have no idea how to browse the group. So you go to the search section and you type banana oats. It's going to give you whatever somebody has posted that comes with that information that you're looking for. I'm looking for information on the refresh. Search for it. Refresh. And it's going to give you all of the information on the refresh that pertains to the refresh. That is the search button. Let's say, for example, you want to go back to any of our meetings of the Healthy Minds. You click on, you will have all the calls listed in order, so that if you want to know, okay, nutrition and mindset, what was this meeting about? Go back and search. It's there for you to use. You want to know photos. These pictures have been set up in albums. There is a place for you to find your meal prep. There is a place for you to navigate Beachbody On Demand. There are books and resources if you're looking to educate yourself and become more informed as to how you can grow and become stronger in this journey. If you want to understand a little bit more about the meal plans, if you want to know clean eating ideas. And not only for us, but you can always go in and tag yourself, so that when you're looking for something, it will pop up. So you have a whole list of album with pictures and ideas on how you can actually see results. So all of this information is available to you, not only through the Beachbody site, but also through the support group that you are a part of. And what I like to do is I like to keep it uniform. So whether you started this year, whether you started last year, whenever you started, you have access to the same information, all right? So that nobody is left behind. Now, guys, I think I can share with you the fact that we have at our fingertips all of the tools we need to be successful. The first thing we need to do is set up ourselves with a decision of what is it that we want to accomplish as a result of this journey. What is it that we want? What are we going to focus on? What does it mean? Because if you're just doing it because of the love of it, you're not going to see results. And then how are you going to get there? So you're going to follow the program that you decide to do, okay? I know that some people have asked, like, I don't know which program to go for. I'm lost when it comes to a program. In that aspect, you're going to have that one-on-one conversation with the coach who invited you to be on this journey, because everybody's needs are different. Everybody has different things that, like, their schedule is different. It's not a one size fits all. It goes by your needs. So be open and don't look at this, although we are virtual, don't look at it as we are separated. We're only a phone call away. We're only a text message away. Facebook Messenger allows us to do voice notes And all we need is to be open and willing to learn and apply what we have. So at this point, basically, I'm going to ask for your support, that if you notice that the group needs this or needs that, reach out to one of us, add your sazon, add your piece to it. If you notice people around you, your family members, they could use a support group and they can feel inspired, and they're noticing the change, but they don't know where to start. And you may feel like, I don't know how to help you. Reach out to one of us, because our goal is to help others achieve their goals. So if we're helping you, that means we want to help them too. So that's where our buddy system works. So reach out to us and let us know. I don't have a problem doing a virtual call, doing a 3-way call with somebody, and I'm sure your coach does not have a problem doing that either. The goal is that we start to spread health across the nation. One person cannot do it. We need every single one of you to do it with us, okay? And with that being said, if you're a customer and you are paying full price for your products and you're interested, you like the product, you like what you get, you like to see the results, you're enjoying your Shakeology, and you're actually considering purchasing more products from the company, then it is in your best interest to upgrade your account from a customer to a coach. And because you most likely started with what we call a challenge pack, which is the fitness and the nutrition, then you're very easily, all you have to do is upgrade your account so that you can become a coach. Now, a coach doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go off and you're going to start helping people. At first, you can just get your products at a discounted price. And then if you're interested in making extra income, then you can as well welcome the opportunity. I was a full-time teacher, and at the end of my 6 months of my journey, I had already lost 38 pounds, and I had already helped a few of my teacher friends. I realized that it was bringing life into me, and it was helping me stay accountable to my goals, because I was not only just sharing in the group, I was also helping myself stay accountable by sharing it on Facebook. And from that moment on, I made it my mission that I was going to help whoever I could make the changes. And that has helped me maintain a 50-pound weight loss. And it has helped me impact the lives of not only my family, my friends, but also strangers that I meet on social media. And I'm thankful for that opportunity. So you never know what comes out of this. And that's why we're here and we're open to helping you become better. So the floor is open. If you have any questions, please let me know, and we're here to help each other grow. If there's any bursting questions, please let me know. If not, you can type them in the section in the chat below. I'll be here for another minute.